the Alzheimer's.
Make adjustments at halftime. To a rolling left with the grain, and down he goes. Slung down at his own 48-yard line. Josh Tupu. And
Outliers Radio.
Your man Tua is done.
Oh,
God.
Tua.
He was just repping his set.
I was bigging him up so much. I was so gassed. I was like, Tua. Now I'm just like, jazz hands.
I said the same thing though. That's how I know it's fucked up.
Dirty. I feel like this week's episode of NFL Mic'd Up, you're just gonna hear.
Oh my God! No.
Nah. We and the three of us was in a bar watching that.
Oh
shit
my
when
God!
that shit happened to it. That shit was crazy.
I immediately said, "Oh, he killed him."
Yeah.
So the doctor's
I was
fired.
like,
Doctor's gone.
He's throwing it up.
Coach might get some slack.
I don't think it's the coach's fault. Even though the coach's statement was probably one of the best statements I ever heard about the situation.
He definitely.
He said, he was like, he came out. We had some laughs. We watched some dumbass movie.
You saw a video, yes.
Yeah, he was like, we watched some movie and he seemed fine. And I'm like, dogs, the movie you watch is like a kid's, like, he's got brain damage, bro. Like, he's just like, I like this one. He's like, Coco Melon. That shit's fucked up. And I like McDaniel, bro. I'm a big fan. Like, I was so hyped for him to take over the team. I think what he was doing was amazing. And then, like, this guy died.
Oh my God, he didn't die. Chill out.
Bro, he had jazz hands.
Yeah, it was the week before.
It wasn't jazz hands.
The
He
week
was definitely
before.
throwing up a set.
It was spirit fingers.
He said gang signs. He was like,
No, definitely a GD or something like
He
that.
was like, Korea?
He was stacking.
Oh my God.
Like, yo, he was bad.
Nah, I'll tell you this. I don't think there was
The
like.
doctor said he shouldn't play again.
Yeah, I saw that. They said they shouldn't play again.
Right. It was the week before that hit. He gets hit, and then he gets up and he stumbles, right? His fucking knees
And
collapse
then he
and shit.
collapses to the ground.
And then they bring him to the sideline and talk about, he just got like a little back injury and his ankle hurts.
that's right, bro. You've seen Any Given Sunday. Give him the juice. Put him back in here. What are we talking about? Concussion protocols for stupid people. Get in there.
They should have played that shit off better, man, because goddamn, that boy was concussed the first time.
Yo, he is.
And the second time, he was really sleeping.
He should never play another game of football again and just sue.
That sounds like such a quitter mentality. I think that he should get back out there and he should win the bowl.
And just die on the
Like
field.
Muhammad Ali, right?
Just die on the field.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali ain't die on the field. He was soft. He retired.
Yeah,
Tua,
but, I mean,
Tua goes out in the end zone.
It's only 2 concussions.
It's only 2.
It is only 2 concussion.
Yo, you saw Joe Burrow said that he's been concussed playing and even blacked out during games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called football, guys. What's up?
I'm pretty sure most.
Yeah, I was about to
guys
say a
have
lot
at least
of
blacked
guys
out
probably
for at least
have.
a second after getting hit. A lot of them hits are hard.
Don't sue my NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what you signed up for, right? Like, this isn't like flag football. Like, dogs, brain damage. They used to play with leather helmets, all right? Leather heads. That was a thing, all right? When you got hit and you got concussed, you know what they called
let me
that?
ask you that.
Timeout.
Let me
And
ask
then
you
they
this
put you
question.
back in.
Do you think I feel like the hits are harder now with all the helmets and the padding and all that. Then if we were just to hit body to body, we're not going to go as hard as we would if we have pads on. Because you know it's going to hurt your body. At least you have some type of cushion with the fucking pads and the helmet.
Yeah.
I think that's
They're
why
trying to
there's
say that
less
sometimes the
concussion
helmets are even
back then.
worse nowadays because now your head's bouncing around in it.
But now they do that 3D molding and they supposed like
No.
it's supposed to be more safe. That's what they say, at least in the advertisements.
Well, I'm confused by your question. But do you think that it's less safe, though?
Because
of that?
Yeah, it's less safe because
now they have better like equipment to beat you the fuck up
yeah,
with.
like, I can hit you harder
Yeah,
because we're
exactly.
more padded and
I could throw my head straight at you. I don't care. I'll be fine.
because if you don't have a helmet on, you're not gonna try to hit me in my head with your head. Pause.
Have you guys ever watched Troy Polamalu tackle?
Yeah, of course.
So you've seen what happens when you could turn your human body into a torpedo.
Talk
Yeah,
about head and
of course,
shoulders.
of course.
Talk about head and shoulders.
He's Samoan. He's different.
No. I don't want to hear that. What he is.
That man was out there before every game at half court. Just come dick. Woo.
praying to sun
Yeah,
gods.
literally.
And shit.
And guess what the sun gods did? They blessed him with head and shoulders to impale people.
They gave him the edge
And now
spear.
here's my point. Do you think that would happen with Leatherheads? No, because he would know better. But we get greater tackles and better playing precision with all this like
and more
equipment.
CTE.
Okay, but here's my thing. Like, if the helmets aren't good enough yet, make them better.
I think, yeah, maybe. All right.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't.
Put
But
him
you
in a
don't think
bubble,
that
I
it could
guess.
I think there's only so much you can do to
Yeah.
a motherfucker still just ramming his
I think he
body
should be
into
careful.
somebody.
Whatever he do, I think he should be careful because like clearly he not okay.
Yeah, he's not.
You know what I mean? So whatever. If you come back and play,
Take
like
at least a
they
couple
better
weeks
upgrade the fucking O line. They better upgrade that damn O line.
Yo, if they don't make a trade before the trade deadline, shame on them, man. Shame on them.
What are
Who's
you
gonna
gonna do?
want him,
Trade
though?
him to the IR
No, you
department?
got
Like,
to trade for an O lineman. You don't got to
Yeah.
trade Tua. You got to keep Tua
Yeah.
and show you care about him by trading for an O lineman.
The O lineman,
Hmm.
not a O line. You need the O lineman.
Yep.
Huh? That's actually a very. What do you do at this point? Okay, if you are the Dolphins,
Yeah.
if you're the Dolphins head management staff, because like I said, I take this above the coach because the coach really is like you're not the one who's giving guys the green light. There's a whole different.
I think the only thing you could do is buy a brick wall.
Right.
Yeah.
So that at this point now, do you cop out and go with the, we know he got hurt, because here's the thing that we're going steps forward, not realizing right now that the doctor who cleared him, quote unquote, got fired. But they also were very clear in the secondary and third follow-ups behind that whole situation to make sure that he was not directly affiliated with the organization. He was a third-party
He was an
doctor that
independent
was,
doctor,
yeah,
yeah.
that was independent. So they made sure to not look like shit behind that. So then now that you
But they
bring that
hired
up,
the independent doctor.
But I was about to say, doesn't every team have to do that though?
Yeah,
Because
every
the
team has
doctors
an
can't be
independent
part of.
doctor.
You could have athletic trainers, but you can't have the doctors be part of the team because
Yeah.
then they just
'Cause
help
then
the team.
They're partial
Yeah.
to making the team win.
Yeah.
not disagreeing, I actually do believe that is the case. My point is that highlighting that as far as a defense for the situation
Yeah.
is basically making that person your scapegoat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now that you've acquitted
Yeah.
blame and
The Dolphins-
sue directly too though, because he is the final personnel over giving the green light behind any medical situation. So fine, by all means. But by putting it out there as a franchise that was basically looking very hot going forward. Like there was a super rivalry building.
Mind you, just over the offseason, they just got what was it? The owner got fined and they got draft picks taken because they have no integrity and try to tank the season.
yeah.
The owner hit the head coach talking about, oh, you need to tank
I do
the
remember
season.
all
Remember?
that. Yeah.
No integrity.
Oh,
So
wait.
if anybody needs to blame somebody else for some shit they did, it's the Dolphins because you look bad enough.
Well,
Okay, real quick question. Just jog my memory. The coach fire situation, that was the Dolphins?
For us, yeah.
Flores, yeah, that was the Dolphins?
Yep. They was like, yo, I need you to
Shit,
tank.
I'm
He was
out
like, nah,
here.
I'm winning 4 straight.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm out here.
Yeah.
No, because I was really strong on that stance too. Not over Josh McDaniels, obviously. No, I love McDaniels. So let him.
yeah, he's a great coach.
He's a great coach.
Not his fault.
That's what I'm saying. It's not his fault.
wasn't
So I
that
don't wanna-
Bill Belichick that got that whole shit?
Yeah, sassy Bill.
Yep.
He doesn't say much, but when he does, it counts.
Yeah.
He's sassy.
Smart man.
Yo,
You heard
smart
Tom
man.
Brady was going to them Dolphins. He's like, psych. Try again.
But yeah, no. Let me ask you.
Faster than that.
What do you do you're in charge of the franchise now? What do you do in that situation? What's your go-to move?
Shit. I mean,
I settle.
if you gonna cover your own ass, because you either take the hit or you don't.
Yeah, but no.
And
What
then
do
you
you
fire
do?
anybody involved because it's everybody's
But
fault.
See, they already found guilty.
Yeah,
though.
they
They admit to guilt by firing that doctor.
Yeah. Well, they admit to guilt by firing that doctor, but they also protect themselves as a brand and as a team because they blame that doctor.
Yeah, but he's hired by that team.
Understandably so, but if you
They're
hire
still responsible.
if you hire a contractor and they fuck something up, it doesn't reflect directly on you, it reflects on the contractor. You know what I'm saying? At that proposed time, you're just taking somebody upon their resume.
But they have their own staff of ATs that
Alright,
could clearly see, like, hey, this guy is fucked up. Like,
All right, let
I
me
mean,
ask you this
in that
question.
case, like if I'm the GM, I'm running with Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater.
yeah, of course.
Let me ask you a question. If you have a leak in your house, right,
Mhm.
and you call your management company and they send a plumber,
Mhm.
and the plumber come and fuck shit up more,
That is exactly what happened.
who are you spazzing on? You spazzing on the plumber or you calling your management spazzing?
Spazzing on the plumber.
But you don't have the plumber's number. You got your management number.
Oh, then yeah, I'm bitching at anyone I could, but I'm powerless. I'm bitching at whoever. I'm bitching at the mailman.
Yeah, but,
I don't care.
But it's
I'm
going,
lying.
the fault lies on management. They hired the
Yeah.
plumber.
Yes,
Who's
but
not
then-
adequate
But then they fire the plumber.
Or does it not fall on Miami? Does it fall on the NFL itself? because maybe they hired him.
Yeah, I don't know if but no, I'm pretty sure it's the Dolphins that hired him
Mm-hmm.
because each team has their own independent doctor. It's not like he's an independent doctor for every team. So I'm pretty sure it's the Dolphin organization that hired him.
Mm.
So I'm pretty sure I think, without knowing all the details, that they're responsible for him. And if I was the GM, I'm going to tell him, you can't play. Here's your contract and a couple million more, and let's leave this alone.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing in any way, but what I am saying is that at this point, that ship, to be kind, has kind of sailed.
Yeah, you need those millions for the new wall you need to buy. Because you need to show him, instead of giving him millions, you need to show him, so you're never going to get hit on the right side again.
Yeah, you have to protect the squad at that point.
Yeah, I think it's the only way to rectify it at this point. Can't go get a new QB next season because that's fucked up.
Yo, you know who needs a new QB next season? The Buccaneers.
You think so? You think this is it?
Yeah, this is it, bro. He's going through divorce right now. He looks terrible. This is it.
His loss against Patty made him look bad.
Yeah.
Not look bad, but made him look like it's time.
You could see it.
Giselle was like, fuck that. You're done.
Definitely.
We're done.
Oh, you think that's what it was?
I can't believe AB posted him and Giselle before that game. That shit was fucked up.
I didn't even know who that was in the picture.
Yeah, it was
he was
AB and
tweaking
Giselle.
about
Damn, put that shit on. That's his song.
Yeah. Yo, that's filthy. You let him stay in your house. You took him out of retirement.
Yeah, now we know what he was doing in your house.
See, that's fucked up. See, because then shit like that gets said, and it's like, damn, bro, you was just trying to be a winning ass
I
dude.
think that was just a troll post, though.
Of course, it's a troll post, but like,
That's so fucked up.
yeah, I'm not taking it
it's
that way.
still
So fucked up.
But I don't think
'Cause
that
it
AB was
insinuates
fucking
mad
Giselle
shit.
in Brady's house.
No, I don't think so either. But it just insinuates it, and that's fucked up.
Yeah.
The insinuation is
Yeah.
what I take is the most
That's
disrespect.
so crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's because especially with social media nowadays, you post anything like that. Oh, yo, who's your new girl? No, that's just Tom Brady's wife.
Yeah, of
Like,
course,
you know,
exactly.
that's
You know
so
how
crazy.
filthy that is?
Yeah,
That's fucking, that's
so
disgusting.
crazy.
Damn,
Not in
AB.
any way disagreeing with you.
Goddamn, maybe.
Yo,
That thing on.
well, can we talk about AB though? Can we talk about why AB is the wildest guy? So in the episode we were talking earlier, that we were talking about the levels of CTE and the superpowers that you gain and lose. Because like no one with CTE has a steady decline. There is a primal peak.
Mm-hmm.
Now, AB's is different at this point because he's left the sport. He's not still, and Aaron Hernandez lost his shit while still going through it. Like a lot of other people with CTE, they lost them while still going. This guy retired with CTE early, and he did it in a CTE ass fashion. He just ran off the field with no shirt.
Yep.
Like that's CTE ass fashion.
Yep.
So yeah, like there's nothing that says like something's not right other than
That is a formal CTE retirement.
yeah, you just learn them, get naked, and go. They're coming for me. They don't want me to be healthy.
In his
Just like,
defense,
Go on.
that coach is a scumbag. You could tell how he treated everybody. Even Tom said stuff about it. Like, that coach is not like, if AB's telling you, like, I'm playing right now, I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel, and he's like, no, get back out there. Like, listen, I understand it's football, but it's like,
you obviously don't.
You're AB. Stop. You don't throw the best of the best back out. Oh, no. I understand you're hurt, and I understand we might need you for a chippy, but get your ass back out there against the Jets.
Yeah.
Fuck up out of here. That's crazy.
He had like broken bones in his foot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. It's the Jets.
Well, I'll tell you what, then. He should have been running off the field with a shirt off because he was running then.
Yeah, all of a sudden he got hustled.
You could run, nigga.
Yeah, he got hustle now. Now all of a sudden you like, oh, I'll go team when you're ripping your clothes off and running away. I didn't see one skip. I didn't see a misstep. I seen perfect lunges. That was
Side
it.
strokes too. Like,
maybe it's adrenaline. He's pissed.
Okay, so where was that energy on the field? He wasn't mad
It
before?
wore off. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
that was prime CT fashion.
All I'm saying is-
So that was a prime CTE exit. Okay. But what I'm saying is now what he's doing as far as carrying on with the rest of his life, it is in very CTE fashion. He became a rapper. No, we noted Kanye West for this relation
This
as
is
far
a
as
bop.
CTE.
Put that
Is
shit on.
this not a bop? This is a bop.
I'm not aware of any of the actual thing. I thought he was just saying he was a rapper. I didn't
Put
realize
that
he
shit
was.
on.
That shit on,
He
AB.
really has a song.
Yeah.
A dance.
It's called Put That
Does
Shit
this
On.
shit slap?
This shit does slap.
that shit on.
It does
Chuck,
slap.
please. If you will, I will hand you the aux cord. Please. Let me see
He
this.
performed it at Rolling Loud, so I guess, right?
No,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
he did.
Loud even.
Wait a minute.
They brought him out on Rolling Loud for him to perform it.
Let me skip right to the good part. Ready?
Yo, put that shit on, AB.
Put that shit on. Catchy.
Yo, I'm impressed. I didn't think that actually sounded like I would listen to that. That shit was actually, yeah. All right, so look at that. Boom. So now is he on the rise? Is he making great music? Is this the
CTE's making great music.
We were saying that there is a point in when you gain CTE ship that you start to just completely excel. Kanye West, the example was Kanye West after the car accident. Next 4 or 5 albums, great. And then he eventually peaked out, and now his brain ain't working so good with the White Lives Matter thing. AB got out in the nick of time because the other bad incident that Castro brought up was Aaron Hernandez. That's what happens when you take the CTE and you keep rolling with what you're doing.
Chris Benoit.
Ooh, god damn.
That was a great one. And also, flying headbutt. And
Spitting right now.
Yeah, flying headbutt probably not the best idea.
Yeah, flying headbutt.
Every single match.
That's gonna get you there though.
Win or lose, flying headbutt.
Yeah, twice maybe. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's the documentary I want to see.
there probably is one. Peacock has mad documentaries.
I need that. I need
Chris
that.
Benoit doc that's a wild doc.
Because dude, I had action figures of this guy when I was fucking like 5, 6.
That's what the CTE do.
Put you in the crippler cross
Bro,
face.
that's what I'm like. He was like one of those guys. You'd be like, "Yo, it's Chris Benoit's in the Royal Rumble" or something. Like it'd be like, "Yo, he was like a main guy in the WWE story."
Do you think like his aggression that he was mad aggressive?
Hell
as a wrestler,
yeah.
That's the CTE.
Yeah, you
Or
thought it
was
was
that the roids?
The DTE.
We thought it was the roids, but it was the CTE.
It was a mix. It was a fucking wild combination. It was Chemical X. Yo,
Yeah.
that eyes. Like you thought that was his character in
that
wrestling.
was
Nah,
his.
he was
The
just
documentary
wild.
should be called Heads Up.
Hey, yo.
See what I mean?
But nah, Aaron
title, though.
Hernandez, Chris Benoit.
Yeah. So what we're getting to see now is we're getting to see AB live out and once again from the sound of the music and from the shenanigans that haven't landed him locked up. I'm gonna go ahead and say he's on the rise of the CTE adventure.
Yeah.
So he's got to dance. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? How many other guys had that? But then it becomes like, is the dick in the pool thing up or down? Or is he on the decline or is he still going up?
Talk about
At
the
first,
before
I
the
was
dick
like,
in the
hold
pool, the ass in the pool.
Yeah, is that what he was
Like
doing?
he
was throwing
really
it-
jumped up and put his ass in the chick's face while
Yeah.
in the pool.
And farted, I think.
And just how I said it is exactly how you're imagining it. So yes, that's what he did.
Yo, AB's just on
Jumped
vacation.
up and
Relax.
threw his ass in her face.
Like he gave it the Rakishi stank face.
You're able to Rakishi a chick when you bring her to Dubai, bro. Like,
Yo, for real.
you can
Yo.
You could
Rakishi
do it in
somebody.
VR for $250.
I'm going to go ahead and as far as verdict arguments are concerned on the show, Dom took that one. All right. If you bring them to Dubai, it's customary. So
I can
now-
Rakishi whatever.
Yeah, that's yeah. Huh. Fucking A. That's social
That's
custom.
like the
It's
girlfriend
done.
experience in Dubai.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, now that you put it like that, is it rude if he didn't?
Were they in Dubai?
Were
Yeah, they're in a pool in Dubai.
They were in Dubai.
Oh,
Yeah.
they weren't.
Were they really in Dubai?
Yeah, they got kicked out of a Dubai hotel. That's why everybody knows about it.
Shit. Damn.
Oh shit! Damn, indeed.
They were
And
like,
look
he's
at
sitting
that.
in our pool.
And you know what the craziest part was? After exposing his dick and his ass into this girl's face, which is super rude. Probably shouldn't do that.
Allegedly,
Motherfucker, I saw the pictures. There's
saw
nothing
the pictures.
alleged
Nah,
about this
but he
shit.
did tweet that.
Yeah, she was, like, grabbing his shit.
He does know the chick, and she did pull his pants off in the pool and swim away.
yeah.
Time out.
That's what he says. You
Okay,
know, I don't know the story.
okay, and I'm not immediately advocating
Yeah.
for the situation.
Oh, of course.
But do I think that the realm of possibility that this chick was like, holy shit, you're Super Bowl champion Antonio Brown. You're a hot rapper right now. I'm also in Dubai, which I don't know if you brought me here or
Yeah.
if this was a rendezvous. If I'm one of the local purchases, like, I don't know if that's the case. But like,
If I'm a
yeah,
local purchase.
why not? Like, okay, it makes sense. The thing is, no matter how it got there, the photo op is outrageous. If you know that you're AB and you know that people are taking pictures, like there's getting your shit stroked off under the water, it's fun. Who doesn't like that? It's, you know, gosh, yeah, it's fucking great.
That
You know
is
what I'm
great.
saying?
Yeah.
What is-
There's
but
no
when-
issue with that.
Yeah.
Consensual stroke offs in the water is
That's
fine.
fine. Yeah.
In fact,
What stroke is that in the pool?
Throwing your double legged ass up into somebody's mouth is a little wild.
Yeah. He Lamborghini doored in the fucking pool, bro. Like he was basically in pamper change.
when you go into when you go into downward dog midair, all right, and you thrust your ass up, it's going to be a photo op. That's bad, but you can blame it on simple shenanigans. Now, the part that really hung me up though was when he then did the backstroke and began stroking his meat outside of the water as if it was like coming up for oxygen, like he was doing one of those down periscope moves or up periscope. And that's what he was going for. And those photos, that's where I'm just like, okay, are we going on the you're extravagant, now you're like rock star party guy? Or are you like 2 weeks away from not being able to tie your shoes and publicly exposing yourself just for shits and giggles? Yeah. Side note real quick, there's a scene in Dahmer where he's doing something to that, and
it should have been Zac Efron, but
oh, God, we'd only be so lucky. They wouldn't have called the cops. But when the cops do get involved, he just goes, God, I didn't know anyone was watching. Great defense. Come on. Now, if AB walked out and was like, how am I supposed to know anyone was watching me? I was in the pool stroking my dick. Like, obviously I wasn't looking around.
I'm in Dubai. I'm not allowed.
Yeah. But I don't think that was his defense. What I did like, though, is the fact that, you read the tweets immediately after, right, Chuck? The shit that we and you was going back and forth for?
The memes?
No, there was an actual, he wrote like a statement that he was just like, oh, every time something fucked up happened in the NFL, a motherfucker get a head injury, y'all want to talk about AB. Yeah. AB in Dubai acting wild, but this man got brain damage. Why y'all talk about AB? And I was like, yo, AB ain't wrong, bro.
You got a point. NFL tried to deflect all
the
time.
They was just like, yeah, we definitely sent this
guy
in.
That was the NFL camera.
Yeah. Do you think that Roger Goodell, or at least the owner of the Steelers still feels a certain type of way that they have a PI that follows AB all around? No, who's the last check he spending?
The Bucks.
Well, no, see, that's what I said.
Play for the Raiders too. You forgot.
Yeah, but
it's been a while.
The big burn, the big downfall of what could have been, and this is a little NFL, history. But the biggest downfall of what could have been for the whole Ben Roethlisberger thing was AB stepping off. Leaving Juju Dolo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one who really kind of banged up that whole situation.
Yeah, he was like, y'all niggas suck without me, watch.
Yep. Boom. And he walked, and he wasn't wrong. So I could still see the Steelers headhunting. Like, you just put dogs, you get $50,000 a year to fucking tail this guy and take photos. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but also it's not.
That was kind of a paparazzi angle.
Yeah. Bro,
behind.
You're in a Dubai pool.
Why are paparazzi there?
Somebody with a P90 Nikon is standing 8 feet away from you, and you decide to go dorsal fin up shark style. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, that was definitely the setup.
That was a good one.
I'm saying that's definitely it's a cook setup. But is he nearing his genius point or mental decline? That's the question that we're asking.
Yeah, man.
I gotta say, the best thing I think that came from this was the meme where he's just like full spread eagle in the air, and it's like, did I miss a spot? Is the captain? He's like, I'm just wondering. I think this is the meme. I needed a good laugh this week, and that helped.
Can't be doing that, man.
I mean, listen, we can only hope it's not the decline.
Yo, I didn't know it was in Dubai, so it makes it funnier. Even though it's not funny, but it makes it funny.
Oh yeah.
Being that it's in Dubai, I thought it was like in Miami or something like that. Like Miami, this is wrong, completely wrong. In Dubai, it's wrong, but it's not
as wrong.
Culturally wrong.
Yeah, it's not
like in Dubai, that's like
they do way worse things to women in Dubai. Like, come on,
they do a lot of things to the women in Dubai.
This is not the worst thing that's happening in Dubai.
Yeah, definitely not.
I feel like the problem was like farting out loud in Dubai. I feel like you're not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do a lot of good things.
You've actually been to Dubai though.
I never been to Dubai. I've been to Qatar.
To island.
Is that
off of
that Dubai related?
Yeah,
where did you stop over? Did you have to stop over in Dubai?
No, I stopped in Qatar. That's what I'm saying. It's by Saudi Arabia.
And that's not Dubai.
It's not Dubai. They're not all Dubai.
Tri-state area.
Yeah. In the desert, it's just like,
I thought Dubai was the Staten Island of like Saudi Arabia.
Nah, Dubai.
That's probably like the Manhattan of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah.
Whatever.
Saudi Arabia would be Staten Island.
So like you would be going to their version of JFK, so you would be in Dubai, right? Like that's what I'm asking.
Queens.
I didn't. Yeah, I was.
He was
not,
in Queens.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was in JFK.
Well, go on.
He was across the bridge.
Go Go on about your foreign point.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying it was just so fucking fancy and like nose up and shit. It's like the thought of just like farting out loud. It's like, I'm surprised they didn't just like grab baby and throw him in jail. Like, how dare you sold our air?
So our expensive air.
Yeah.
You know the oxygen we're pumping into this hotel?
Exactly. They should have charged him for that fart. I'd hit with the fart.
They got
fee.
the casino oxygen pumped out through the whole hotel.
Damn, and he just like wet one rip, like one nasty American.
And it's in the
like,
pool, so it was definitely a wet one, right? Because it's technically wet.
Yeah. And they were like, how dare
It's
him?
definitely a wet one.
Get the
know what's funny?
CTE having fuck out of here.
See, I don't even think that they know that he has CTE. They
Exactly.
was definitely
They don't
using.
know he has CTE
They were
yet.
definitely using
No,
a
you
bunch of
can't-
other choice words.
Yeah, get this rich dummy out of
Well,
here.
you can't get
I
diagnosed with
know,
CTE until
I
after
know.
you die. So
I'm gonna go with rich dummy.
They were saying, let's just say, like, it's not just their women they're not very progressive with. You know, it's like,
yeah, I get that he also forgot where he was at, being who he is.
Exactly.
The money does make a lot of difference over there, but still, the way their culture is over there,
Yeah, you gotta still.
we
act
can't be over there
accustomed.
acting crazy.
nah,
Maybe you,
Yeah, nah, of course me.
but
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Let me be the one to test the limit, my brethren. Let me go over there and demand their oil in types of conquest. All right. That's why I told you I'm going to go with the Viking look. So that way in the future, when I just start taking shit over, they kind of know what time it is. Huh?
Do you want to go out as a Viking?
Hell yeah, everyone knows that.
Right in the Hudson.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually on my fucking will.
Yep.
That I get put into a little boat and burned in the middle of the Hudson the way I was raised.
Is that legal?
Someone shoots an arrow at it.
Oh, so now you worrying about legality. Call yourself my best friend. Now you
I'm
worrying
just
about
asking.
legality.
I'm just asking if it's legal, so I know whether I gotta like sniper the fucking arrow or like I could actually be there.
So by the time I go, you better be Green Arrow, bro.
And yeah, I'm about to
about
say,
to
and
say-
I gotta take archery classes. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I can't shoot a bow and arrow.
20 minutes later, 2 bums have been hit. This man just holds the
I should go
ground.
right into the water.
He's caught more fish than the boat next to him. He's like,
Fucks around and sinks like a rescue ship. Like just
Fuck around
man.
and find fucking Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, Jimmy Hoffa.
I'm gonna be somewhere close with just like matches, just like
Just throwing him.
You got him. You got him. We got him.
Nice job.
not only do we have to come like regular for like a Viking funeral, we have to bring shields just in case. Like, man, this man is crazy. No fucking aim.
this motherfucker had how many years to get
Yeah,
this
right. I thought he's been training.
Instead of going to the gun range, now I'm going straight to archery.
Straight to archery. It's the way it
Not a
should
real
be.
friend until you start practicing.
All right, so I got this week's UFO topic of the week.
UFO update of the week.
So everyone's all caught up with the fact that like we hit that moon. So we hit an asteroid's moon. We didn't hit an asteroid. Everyone's like, oh, we hit an asteroid. Nah, we hit some shit that was orbiting around and some other big shit. And we hit it with a satellite in the effort to hope to change the trajectory, right?
I heard about this
Okay. I'm glad you heard about this. When did you hear about it?
a couple of days ago.
So it originally took place in 2005. It was called Project Deep Impact. And the exact same scenario was,
I've seen that movie.
which is funny because at the time, it's where the idea came from. The idea came from if we can just try to ram something into it, try to change course, it would be, probably, saving the world in some aspect. So it was done. And they produced like a fucking mile high's worth of like dust out of the shit. And it didn't really do as much damage as they thought. Like it did impact damage, but as far as trajectory, nah. So when they did it again in the last like week, I don't get what the hype was. I'm be honest with you, part of me really thinks it didn't happen. That's old footage. Like dead ass. Like you see the type of footage we get now, bro. Like there's a satellite going around the planet that they could put a missile like on a dimple on the back of a terrorist's ass. Like that's a real thing. Like the NSA can watch you make a FaceTime because they can't listen to the FaceTime. They can remotely watch you from like above. Like this is all real shit. Like the hammer down protocol, like that shit. Remember that shit in Gears of War where they would drop the giant laser exactly where that is a real fucking thing.
Well,
You gonna tell me the best shit we got is a couple still images that look like we loading up on dial-up that it's like click, click, click.
well.
And then it does it. And then furthermore, everyone was all like, oh, we accomplished it. And everyone's like, yes, we got there. And we're like, oh, we all saw the footage. And not one fucking person, and I've asked this across a bunch of different forums, I've done memories, no one can say, Yeah, no, it did. It worked.
Facts.
Yeah, they're all just like, it happened.
Yeah, if I don't see that shit in 4K HD nowadays, like, that shit cap.
See, if you see it in 4K HD, it didn't.
Oh yeah, no, that's massive.
Because I could make that on my computer right now.
Yeah.
I could make everything you probably saw on my computer in 4K HD, but to make it look shitty, it's harder to make it look shitty.
But the concept to me isn't how it looks or how it like. Don't get me wrong. Did I think that was a little odd? Whatever. It's an
a
aesthetic.
motherfucker in the astronaut suit with his iPhone out, just like,
Yeah,
oh
with the
shit.
newspaper.
This goes back to the moon theory, where it's like you need to prove it.
Yeah,
I need you to
holding
FaceTime
I need you holding a fork.
Anything with
in front of you.
space, they need to prove it. Like they gotta find a better way of proving it because their videos and their pictures and shit.
That shit is cap,
It just
bro.
it don't
You're not
make
gonna get
anyone
me.
think. Even if you're not a conspiracy theorist, just looking at that, just like straight up common sense or just reasonable doubt will make you look at that and be like, I don't know if that's real or not.
I'm still kind of confused on what they hit. You said it wasn't even
So
an
what?
asteroid. It was an asteroid's moon.
So-
I didn't even know they had those.
I
Okay.
was just gonna say that.
So what it is
Oh, you know?
yeah, you guys didn't know.
Oh, you guys didn't know?
Jeez. Anyway.
You thought I was feeling you?
So what happens is, so they don't call it a moon. The moon is just a basic way that it's just an orbitable body. So what happens is it's an asteroid that's flying that's big enough that it's got another little asteroid just tagging on that it's just caught up in its gravitational pull.
Okay.
So they were like, all right, the game plan is we're going to hit the little homie and we're going to see if we can knock it off course from where it's actually like, it's going in the circle. We're going to see if we can knock it off and go left. And what that'll do is in the future, if they predict anything coming our way, they can hit it from the side, hit it left, hit it right, and change it long-term trajectory. Once again, everyone was so caught up in the hype of this, not one fucking person has been like, yeah, no, it worked. We knocked it off course. Everyone's like, just like, yeah, we did it. Go
shot that
Ukraine. Yeah. Like, hit it. I'm not really understanding any of it. So it's just
kind of hard to make sense of that because it's like if you lift off because they hit it with a rocket or they hit it with like
With a satellite.
that's already in the space.
I guess. I don't understand. Like, how good is that Bluetooth? my phone won't work out. Don't connect to my speaker once I leave my house, but you can connect to a Bluetooth fucking satellite. Like,
And
how
like
do
you
make
have
that
to
shit
have
work?
like explosives, right? You can't just throw the satellite at a moon.
So what they did was they flew basically the equivalent of just a giant refrigerator and hit it. Because the idea is like, if you're
And the fridge was full of explosives.
nah, it's just a fridge.
so what's the
Wait,
point of
what?
just hitting it? Why not just
Yeah.
So
explode it?
the idea is that you use kinetic energy. So it's the same idea behind a railgun. What you're doing is you're shooting something at an increasingly high, like electrical build speed,
Yeah.
but it's just a solid, such shooting a nail. And the
Yeah.
idea is you're trying to run, because if you shoot a bomb at it, the biggest problem is that what could happen is
Shatters.
yeah. So what you want to do is you want to try to impact it as hard as you can to try to knock it off course. But has it worked? No one's fucking said. We're all just sitting here like, yeah, fucking video of some
wonder
shit
if-
breaking.
All right. My question to you is, what happens if it didn't work?
Same shit that happens if it did work. I'm talking about it. No one else cares.
No. But like I'm saying, is like, well, is it on its way to hit us, or
That was my question.
Nah, apparently
or
not.
is it just
Apparently.
something that like the U.S. does with everything else? Just
We just started shooting
we
at that
just
shit.
got into somebody else's business, got into space business, and
They said
started
it's
out for no
a
reason.
precaution measure.
Yeah, just in case something's coming our way. Let's see what we could do if that shit did.
Remember a
happen.
couple months ago when they did
Allegedly.
that? Remember that a couple months ago when they did that in case of nuclear fallout, what you should do commercial on the news?
I remember you sending it to the
Yeah. This is basically just that. This is just like, hey, we're going to do something if we can, but if we can't, like, what are you going to do?
Or it's just
Did you want-
just using the funding from the Space Force?
Nah,
we
this
have to
is
use.
this is big
I
Ukraine
want
money.
to join Space Force.
I would love to join Space Force.
I'm trying to join that shit. As soon as we got alien beef, I'm joining.
Yeah, I
Space
would definitely
Force.
join. I want to be a super trooper. I'm in
Did
there.
you boys hear about real beef
Too
though?
old to
Ooh.
go to space.
Country to country beef. So apparently, last night at like 1 a.m., I got a notification that North Korea sent like a missile over Japan for like a testing for like radius and like how far they can go.
Yeah, go them.
And immediately South Korea and America answered back with 5 missile tests within the same day around their entire border.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
yeah,
it's about to
you know
go
what
off
that
right
is.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No,
North
but
Korea is soft, son.
North Korea don't
they ain't got
care,
shit.
bruh.
They ain't got shit.
They don't
can't
care.
do shit.
That's why they
broke.
don't care. They don't got shit.
They broke.
That's
exactly. So
it's like having your back against a wall. That's when you're most dangerous.
Everything they got goes straight to the Army though.
That's what I'm saying. Their
Everything.
backs against the
I
wall.
don't give a
They just
fuck,
acting
bro.
tough.
They are
back-
broke boys.
And they
act
build
tough.
everything for us. So
That's actually South Korea.
They might
North
be-
Korea is
yeah,
broke
but-
boys.
Yeah, we don't fuck with North Korea because they're the
go to
communists.
South Korea, take it.
Yo, did y'all hear the vice president say that we have a good relationship? She was like, we have the best relationship with North Korea. And somebody was like, South Korea? And she was like, oh. Son, that shit had me. That she's the best.
God
She's another one
damn.
who's fucking great. But no, Dom, I did hear about all of this. Now, this is amid the Russian convoy now going out and bringing their nuclear fleet on the side of Ukraine because they keep going, everybody want to play games. We know how to play games. So they about to nuke that. We got and
I don't think nobody's nuking. I think that shit is all fucking
Cap.
cap.
I want to end the show.
Dick measuring contest.
I want to end the show on a positive note. So I want to go ahead and say that I think that everyone involved is pussy.
Yeah, we'll all die if they nuke, but everybody's dying. Everybody dies.
We're-
Because as soon
East
as you
Coast will
send
be
that
okay?
missile, we sending a missile. And that's person, Korea sending a missile, Russia sending a missile.
Let that shit off, AB.
Put that shit on.
That shit on.
And that shit is over. Everybody dead.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say everybody's pussy. What I want to know, see, here's my thing, right? I think America's gonna be okay because we got the Iron Dome. We got something better than the Iron Dome. I think Israel gonna be okay because they got the Iron Dome.
With the juggernaut thing?
Nah, the Iron Dome is it's the state of the art defense system. That's
The laser,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the hammer of God. That's some other shit.
Oh.
That's like
We got mad shit, bro.
That's, yeah, bro.
Why.
We got.
We
That's
got
why we
mad
never wear
Marvel
it.
shit.
Yeah,
we do
Everything
have
that we showed you in the movie is because we already had
We already
that.
got that
And now we're
shit.
like, hey, might as well just show them
You
a
think
little
Iron Man
something.
invented this?
Nope.
That's why they don't play our shit in North Korea.
Yeah, remember that Jericho
forbid you see
bomb?
what we got.
Remember the Jericho bomb that they show you in the first
Yeah,
Iron Man movie?
that's light.
Yeah, that's ours.
We had that in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's the one we dropped on.
Yeah, that was Desert.
Mimashima.
We had that in Desert Storm. Like, we were just playing with that.
Yo, I don't care what anyone says, and like I said, just to end this off, I don't care what anyone says. I think that Raytheon and Lockheed Martin are the greatest American companies ever.
What's that?
Okay,
Nuclear?
see,
Nuclear material, I'm guessing?
look up Raytheon, look up fucking Lockheed Martin. You know who they are?
Homework.
Homework. You know who they are? They're the ones who make that shit. That's Tony Stark. These are real people, and let me tell you, they get busy. My favorite thing is one of them gets busy.
You
'cause-
would know the name of the other real life Tony Starks.
Facts.
yeah, bro.
He said, duh.
Yeah,
He
like,
said, you don't?
yeah. Everybody
Gosh.
caring about comic books. I'm trying to get down with the get down. I would love to go be the guy who changes light bulbs at Lockheed Martin. They build UFOs. That's what they do. Those stealth bombers and
They
shit.
building Ultron.
Yo.
I'm wondering if they're about to start building Gundams.
Elon Musk just
got
dropped.
Ultron.
Yeah, he just dropped his robot.
Okay, we can close on that.
That shit is creepy, bro. That shit looks straight out of iRobot.
You're so unprogressive.
Man, you're progressively
Nah,
dumb
yeah,
if
I
you
don't
think
like
that
that
thing is
robot
the way.
Just make sure you don't get the waterproof one.
There has to be a weakness. There has to be a weakness.
Get the water resistant, not waterproof.
And I don't want the bulletproof one
acting up.
either. Yeah, I don't want the bulletproof one either. I'm going to have to slug
That should need
shit.
an
It's
off
gonna be
switch
crazy.
that actually works.
Yeah.
You
got,
guys,
Max?
you guys want to know how I feel about it, honestly?
Yes.
It sounds really shitty.
Uh-oh.
So, I seen the way that it goes, and I seen that like you could do all this different shit, and I seen that it looks humanoid, and that's the whole thing. And the conspiracy theorist, sci-fi kid, just hood child knows that like, yo, you can't trust shit like this. Like, this is definitely a bad thing.
Horrible.
iRobot.
But deep inside, my evil conquistador side is kind of hyped for robo slaves.
Yeah, no.
All right, it sounds shitty. But
sounds
like,
so shitty.
come on, man. And I'm going to jump on its back and I'm like, oh, wait.
But think about it right now. Like, if you think about it like this, like, yo, how
how the
hard
white man
everybody be going crazy for like emotions and pain and all that, right? Now they drop a robot. What's a robot? That shit don't have emotions or pain or this and that. This is what's gonna happen. Society nowadays is gonna be like, oh no, what are we doing? Enslaving them? And it's like, yo, this is a material that we bought and built and made from the dirt. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just,
Yeah,
it's
someone's going to want to free the robots.
that's what I'm saying. This is not a good idea.
protest
This
on
is
Fifth
not
Avenue.
a good idea.
That's what-
There will be the revolution of the
Sounds like a
auto
slave
brand.
master, don't he?
What?
Took the words out of my mouth.
Don't
They were
he?
like, somebody's gonna want to free them, but I built it and I own it. I was gonna be like,
And we
so
bought 'em.
they're
What?
your
They're ours now.
property.
My boy, I'm trying to show you like why that person would be crazy.
And I'm trying to tell you that your examples are the prime reason that we should open the market up, because hey, it'll be good for a little bit while before it's not. You know what I'm saying? Guess who doesn't have to worry about opening jars anymore? Stopping cars, taking care of the kids. You got a robot, and then one day the robot's gonna feel a certain type of way, and then well,
but number one, it's like,
if you don't want to open
how
your
you about to
jar.
be social anymore? If you got 4 robots that do everything you
People are
want.
social now.
Yeah, but so that's think about it. What are you gonna do?
Best friend is gonna be
Your robot go get your kid from school. Your robot gets your groceries. Your robot does your job. Your robot cleans your house. What is the point?
It's lit. Listen,
What are you doing?
it's lit.
What's
listen,
lit?
it's lit until it's not.
Yeah.
And then we just fuck them up until motherfuckers screaming RLM, and then it's a wrap.
Outliers Radio.